Hey y'all, it's Kim. So I want to try to finish this up, but this is pretty much a bunch of miscellaneous documents. There's letters in here between Epstein's attorney and the prosecutor, as well as MySpace entries for one of the victims of Jeffrey Epstein that the lawyer's trying to discredit as being a bad kid and that basically don't believe her word over Jeffrey Epstein. But, it's kind of happens. But anyway, this is, I think, the former houseman that used to work for Jeffrey Epstein. He's just signing off on this document, and then we'll see what else comes up after this one. But anyway, so it says the state of Florida, County of Palm Beach, I, the undersigned authority, certify that Juan P. Alessi personally appeared before me and was duly sworn, witnessed my hand and official seal this 5th day of December 2005. And then this is just the notary public that signed off on this. Let's see if this next document pulls up. It's been having trouble for some reason. Okay, there you go. So, certificate, the state of Florida, County of Palm Beach. I, Susan Schelling, registered professional reporter and notary public in and for the state of Florida at large, do hereby certify that Juan P. Alessi was by me first duly sworn to testify the whole truth, that I was authorized to and did report said sworn statement in stenotype, and that the foregoing pages, numbered from 1 to 24, inclusive, are a true and correct transcription of my shorthand notes of said sworn statement. I further certify that said sworn statement was taken at the time and place herein above as set forth, and that the taking of said sworn statement was commenced and completed as herein above set out. I further certify that I'm not an attorney or counsel of any of the parties, nor am I a relative or employee of any attorney or counsel or party connected with the action, nor am I financially interested in the action. The foregoing certification of this transcript does not apply to any reproduction of the same by any means unless under the direct control and or direction of the certifying reporter and witness, whereof I have hereunto set my hand and seal this 5th day of December 2005, Susan Schelling, Notary Public. And anyway, let's see. Oh, wow. So this is just a bunch of, I don't even know what this is. Maybe it's just like a glossary type thing. I don't know. Or just the timestamps, maybe, when these things were done. That's kind of wild. I've never seen this before, so I don't know what this is actually. Looks like just showing you where they are in the timestamp on the video. That's kind of interesting. Never seen that before. Something new. Learn something new every day. So there you go. Okay. So trash pull on 9/21/05, day after Epstein left. Okay. Okay, so there's probably some type of picture there. And then Jeffrey E. Epstein, Vice Restaurante. And then just a receipt of the food they purchased. All right. So 9/19 of 2005. Larry recommends leaving. What? Just a bunch of notes. Okay, Jeffrey E. Epstein. It says letterhead. Carbs, something. That's terrible handwriting. Don't something. Okay, let's read that. That's terrible handwriting. Bard. A massage. That's terrible, terrible handwriting. It's almost like shorthand or something. It's weird. Okay. Is it gonna pull up anything on this one? Okay, there's a phone number. So Danielle. And the phone number. I can't see what the hell that says. I would something. Yeah, I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein. Alberto, I received your short letter with great disappointment. Unfortunately, today I cannot accept your resignation. I'm sorry, but it is not that simple to abandon a family member, no matter how frustrating or good looking he may be. What? If my appreciation for both of you and your talent has not been adequately expressed, as you and I have not spoken directly, I apologize. I'm sure you've forgotten, but you had initially assured me that the island project would be done for last Christmas. I've also billed, I don't know, something both gracious and generous and forgiving, or been both gracious and generous and forgiving. The something like the dates have slipped by. You're sad. Excuse me, you and I have, I thought, a unique understanding. One who something about the project will be completely or completed by the end of July, when in fact, for example, oh shoot, something about wood packing crates for side tables in the living room. Something was supposed to arrive, but even until today, I have not been told. Okay. It is your right to take only jobs you want. It is both unfair, unfriendly, and unproductive, maybe, to simply leave a job undone in the middle. This is not your way. I don't believe that you would treat a less friendly client with this regard. I would hope that you will remember the big home island project. As you know, we brought many things. Oh, shoot. Have incurred great expense to get permits and I don't know, something in a Moroccan style. But if you choose not to move forward, I think at a minimum should not be left in the state of disrepair in which it currently sits and should be brought to completion. Something, yeah, I can't tell. If Gene, who I have great respect for, does not want to complete it, as I believe he is only an employee, and as my total relationship is not with Gene, but with Cabinet Pinto, something, the obligations fall on you personally. This is only right. You know it is. As you're aware, I was told repeatedly that you would call me upon return from your vacation and both visit and finish the project. You and I have more of a friendship than my something. Let's see. Terrible. That was not a very good copy. Okay, is it Jeffrey Epstein? So he just throws stuff out. They don't even shred anything. That's crazy. Okay, so here's one of those from Cecilia Steen. So they had something shipped from New York to uh, the Palm Beach address. It looks like a phone number of some sorts. I don't know. Okay, Alberto, I received your short letter with great disappointment. Okay, so this looks like a little better copy of that same letter. Unfortunately, today I cannot accept your resignation. I'm sorry, but it's not that simple to abandon a family member, no matter how frustrating or good looking you may be. If my appreciation for you both and your talent has not been adequately expressed, as you and I have not spoken directly, I apologize. I'm sure you've forgotten, but you had initially assured me that the island project would be done for last Christmas. I've always been both gracious and generous in forgiving the dates that have slipped by. You and I thought, you and I have, I thought, a unique understanding. Gene, who assured me the project will be completed by the end of July, when in fact, for example, till this day, there are still wooden packing crates for side tables in the living room, has yet to contact me. Furniture was supposed to arrive, but even until today, I have not been told what or when to expect the balance. Alberto, it is your right to take only jobs you want. It is both unfair, unfriendly, and unprofessional to simply leave a job undone in the middle. This is not your way, I don't believe, that you would treat a less friendly client with the same regard. I would hope that you will reconsider the Big House Island project. As you know, we have bought many things for the interior and have incurred great expense to get permits and drawings in a Moroccan style. But if you choose not to move forward, I think at a minimum, my house should not be left in the state of disrepair in which it currently sits and should be brought to completion as soon as possible. If Gene, who I have great respect for, does not want to complete it, as I believe he's only an employee, and as I have my total relationship not with Gene, but with Cabinet Pinto, the obligations fall on you personally. This is only right. You know it is. As you are aware, I was told repeatedly that you would call me upon return from your vacation and both visit and finish the project. You and I have more of a friendship than my receiving. In a frankly impolite way, only a letter and not even the phone call I was repeatedly promised. However, I know you don't like tension. Please call me at your earliest convenience. I'll remain your friend. Okay. So, no more phone numbers. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, so 411.com. Details a quick search. So, A. Saha, 4114 37th Avenue, Long Island City. And then there's a phone number. Oh, find local singles in your area. Ew. Okay. Oh, there's a map to the person's home, I guess, or JE 820-05 845. And then Tony, please call. It's his phone number. Okay, so they blacked out this stuff here. Another map. Okay, we're almost done. For a good time, call 8675309. Some of y'all may be too young to know what that is. Oh my gosh, for a good time, call. And then I don't know what the name is here. Something, Lori. I don't know. That's crazy. Okay, cannot come at 7 p.m. tomorrow because of soccer. Sounds like a child. Okay, so this is the last one. Yay, we got through that document. Yes, 131 pages. I know a lot of it, there was hardly anything on there, but some of it is a lot of reading. But anyway, I'll get this loaded up and then we'll look at some other stuff. Talk to y'all later. Bye.